Welcome back to the channel for your source of Marvel Strike Force information for players who plan first and spin. There's value there. Often isn't, so most of my advice is really useful to free-to-play. My primary game goal remains getting into Dark Dimension 4 whenever we can, so I can team up Doctor Doom with the Fantastic Four. Hopefully learn more about that soon, but not today. For now, I want to talk about how crazy it's been to be able to go full throttle for 8 of the last 10 weeks with 4 weeks of Symbiotes Spider-Man milestones and another 4 weeks of Emma Frost milestones that are finishing up today. It's pretty amazing. Finally using a lot of my hoard. I've used a lot of my hoarded materials. I still have a lot of gold. I have 40 gold orbs left. Had another million gold drop today. So I still have enough gold to start piling up again for the next one, which hopefully actually we take a break. Like, I could use 3 or 4 weeks to be able to restock my shelves with materials for gearing up my characters and some more gold and gold orbs to be able to push, because I'll tell you what, doing 2.5 million gold for 8 of the last 10 weeks is amazing. My TCP right up here has gotten over 8 million. I have done so many projects that I'm feeling really happy about what I've been able to do and what I will be able to do next. Alright, so my current projects, because I've done so many of them already and happy to look at those, but my current projects are, I want to eventually finish up my Brotherhood 2.0. I've got Blob and Toad here at Gear Tier 11 each. I'll keep farming that mutant gear. They have 3 items each that takes mutant gear with no ABCs, so they'll get those first. Then as I get ABCs, the ABCs will slow down. I mean, it's really nice to be able to buy the ABCs during 8 of the last 10 weeks. Every single store refresh I bought whatever was there for gold. It's a lot of ABCs. We've also gotten just tons of ABCs through things like the valuable lessons milestones. And even in the milestone structure itself, we had ABCs that came in. So, I mean, the actual value into the account is even more than that. Say, I think I'm somewhere around 100 million gold plus, or 110 million gold plus, that has been applied to my account in the last 10 weeks. Like, that's just shocking. And I have every single character that was in there at launch is fully farmed and at 7 stars. Every character except the most recent farmable characters like Negasonic and Ironheart are at 7 stars. Every store farmable character except for Cyclops, who just recently was added to the raid store, is at 7 stars. Like, they're all there. They're all at I only have a few that I have left low, the scrubs of the world, including Swarm for now, and Beast, he's just getting started at 2 stars, is fairly useless to me. Everyone is like level 60 or 65, well past what I need to use them in balanced PvP. All useful for whatever I need in War or Blitz, Gear 10 at least. From here on up, all of these rows of characters are Gear 10 plus. Many of these teams are Gear 12 plus, level 65 plus. And I want to show kind of where it started. So when all this got started, the first team that was out there was XForce. So they were just starting. Domino came out. When the Symbiotes Spider-Man milestones returned about in July. It feels a long time ago now. Domino came out, Negasonic came out, X23 came out. I've done the best I can to farm them. Negasonic I will farm tonight in her double drops. Have not farmed her yet today, but when her double drops come out, I will do that and the 50 core refreshes. X23 I think will become farmable in the War Store tonight after the refresh. That's kind of when they do it, is Wednesday store refreshes. But there's no way I'll be able to get Doc Ock, and I don't really care about it right now. I'll get him on the second round. Then after X-Force, we had Young Avengers came out. I went all in there. You can see I already had pretty decent red stars on 3 of the 4. Squirrel Girl came out, which is, again, something that me and my second grader enjoy a lot. Actually, I ended up enjoying it a lot. Like, there was a whole storyline where Mole Man fell in love with Squirrel Girl because of her straight talk, and man, that writing is very entertaining, but super crazy. Highly recommend picking up a Squirrel Girl graphic novel and catch up. But yeah, I did the Young Avengers. They're all set. They're great. I use them every war. They're super fun. I obviously finished up my Black Order to the level I intend, which is not Gear 14, T4 out of their minds, but you know, Ebony Maw's there, and now at 7 stars, because I finished all those goals. Can't farm Cole, Proxim, or Corvus, so I don't want to put more effort into them until they're farmable. And they probably won't be farmable until a meta takes over. And given the way that movies have seemed to be rolling, like from, 2021 into 2020, from 2020 into 2021, and possibly even to 2022, it may be a while before they release a single team meta capable of just annihilating the Black Order. So I think it'll be a while before they make these guys farmable, because they're probably still selling offers for these characters really well. I'm not buying, but others are. So I finished the Black Order. Then we had a Wave 1 Avenger rework. I had a lot of fun. I've actually not used this team very much in war. I've had them on defense. I'm going to pull them off defense today because I have found out that they're very good, along with Ultron, in dealing with Marauders. So, try it. I really like the Black Widow Hawkeye combo that they assist each other back and forth. Hulk and Captain America, they're just fun characters. But you can see, all level 65, Gear Tier 12. Like, I've used all the ABCs that these characters need. I'm not ready to go past that into Gear Tier 13 for any of these characters. I accidentally did Squirrel Girl. You saw her on the earlier. That was an accident. Until I know what DD4 requires. So we're in that danger zone now where mistakes can be made if people think it's a long time until we get to the next one. Symbiotes, though, after I finished Dark Dimension 3 for the first time, I had Symbiote Spider-Man, I had Carnage by the time I was able to finish City. It took a while. I barely had Symbiote Spider-Man when I started the City nodes in July. By the time I finished them in August, Carnage was there, and as soon as I got my rewards, I took up Venom. Love these team. Can't wait to see the new Symbiotes very soon. I mean, I just don't know where to go from there. Like, Baron Zemo is right here in the middle. I think he's a fantastic character. I mean, I love squashing the Nazi version of Hydra. I'll take the modern version of Hydra over the Nazi version. In fact, I just watched Captain America, the First Avenger again, and reminded about how much I dislike the OG Hydra. So I can handle the Wave 2s with Crossbones and Winter Soldier. They're actually not Nazis. They're just pure Hydra. So cool. Baron Zemo was very fun to play. I actually did buy this offer, and he is worth it. But yeah, I've got a lot at Gear Tier 14. I'm not following the path of... I mean, my Marauders have recently been fully powered up too. I've got them... my T4s I have to still be very careful with. And I want to make sure that I maintain a balance so that if I ever find out what it takes to get it... Again, DD4 is my primary target. And when I get there, and this guy... and Mr. Doom here is on my roster, I want to be able to immediately T4 him out of his mind, gear him up to bonkers levels, which I guess will be gear 15 at that point, and go. But yeah, I've got the Marauders are all set. I just finished farming up Graviton 2, so these guys are now on my war defense. At least this top 5 are. I haven't bothered with Researcher and Effector, though you can see they're at 7 stars because I have literally hit the button on all of that. Interestingly enough, I still have a lot of resources. So if I was to train someone, I have 92,000 green trading mats, 58,000 blue. So I really don't know what scenario is going to take me to running out. I mean, if I constantly buy ABCs when we're running these milestones, if I'm constantly mean, I won't constantly be spending to rank up characters because I've done them all. like there's just a very short list that's not already at gear, at 7-star. But yeah, I just have a lot of favorites here. I enjoy balanced PvP. I do not enjoy the whaley versions. I'll enjoy continuing to work on Cyclops as he comes. But yeah, everyone else here is done. Like Coulson, I can't farm, so he's not done. On Minerva, not done. Emma Frost, I'll get to 6 stars next time. Yeah, I may save up some cores and possibly try to get her. I'm sorry, I'll get her to 5 stars next time. If I get her to 6 stars, it's going to take a stretch. And I might require some cores to buy, a few orbs for her if they're available. But yeah, everything else here is kind of done. Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I haven't taken all my Inhumans to the limits yet. And right now, I just can't because they're heavy on biomaterials. And, I'd rather wait and see what's coming with Symbiotes than to take up Crystal and Quake to gear tier 12. And just kind of to wrap up, I want to end with the team that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about the expansion to the Symbiotes. I'm excited about She-Hulk coming for whatever team she lands on. But what I'm most excited about is fixing Ant-Man and Wasp, getting Ghost and Yellow Jacket to make a microverse or whatever tag they choose. I mean, I don't know what the tags are. I don't have inside sources like some other content creators have, but very excited for these characters to get fixed because I love their animations. I love the characters. They're just sitting out here as dead weight in my roster right now, and I want to be able to work on them and to use my tech materials on Ant-Man, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Ghost, and I will first do Ironheart, finish gearing her soon, because I'm sure that I'll need to move her into Power Armor and Vision onto this Microverse team. It's just something I'm looking forward to. But for now, thanks for your time. I hope this was helpful. Take care, go outside, plant something, and stay safe.